Hello, today I am going to show you how to use Screencastify and how to set up a Google Meet link using Google Calendar. So let's start with Screencastify. I am using Screencast-O-Matic, which I like better because you get 15 minutes free. And I also like that you can change and adjust your window like I'm doing now to record exactly what I want it to. So I could adjust it and make it smaller if I need to. I can cover a certain part or hide a different part of my computer. There's also options to include your face if you wanted to. Screencastify also has those options, but you only get 5 minutes to record for free. So right here, this is the extension. When you download the extension, it'll pop up in a little bar like this. And let's say you're ready to record. There's 3 different options. Webcam only means that it's just your face. Desktop gives you an option to do your entire desktop, and you can do that with or without a picture. And browser tab would be automatically to do one of your tabs with your picture. So I'm going to just use the desktop, and I'm going to record. Right now you see my face, but if I click to application window, so I'm actually going to do, I guess I'll do this one, and click share. And then it tells you that you'll hear the countdown. Stop sharing. You'd probably want to hide that. And I'm recording right now using Screencastify. If I want to stop, I click here. And I can click pause. And while it's paused, it'll also ask, you can delete, start over, stop, or throw away. And but because you only get 5 minutes, it also gives you a countdown until the last minute, and that pops up while you're recording. So that's also kind of something I don't really love about it. I'm going to delete this now. Discard. So that's how you would use Screencastify, and I would recommend using the desktop option over the browser tab or the webcam only, so you can have a view of whatever is on your screen as opposed to your tabs. Because if you're like me, you have a bunch of tabs open and then you have to pick exactly which tab it's recording. And desktop, you could just do the one that you'd like to teach directly. So I'm going to close that. So this is a Google Classroom that I'm currently in. Right now I don't have a Google Classroom set up at the moment, but this Google Classroom had a customization where they put in their link, and there's ways to do that. I'll show you in another video as I'm setting up mine. But for now, if you have this Google link in your Google Classroom banner, the advantages of having this link is that it changes every day. So, and another benefit is that students can only join if the teacher is in the meet, which means no one can just randomly go in there. They can, but they'd be in a room by themselves. That's why they randomize it every day. Another really good option would be to use Google Calendar to set up a date. So I have to verify it's me, I guess. Make sure it is your account. Yes, that's my password. All right. So if I wanted to create an event today, let's say I click add. I'm going to delete this event so we're not so confusing. So we're going to just trash that. Dismiss. And throw away. Delete event. Send. Okay, so now I'm going to create my event, and I'm going to say, since it's 3:30, I'm going to say meet with Mrs. Morton. And I'm going to set up a time. So we'll do, let's just do 3:15, a little early. Oh no, 3:30 is fine. We could do 3:30. Let's do 3:30. We're going to add a Google Meet conference time, and I'm going to add a guest. If you have a Google Classroom, it'll automatically your Google Classroom can populate and you can add them. Right now I don't have that, so I'm just going to add my husband. And then I'm going to click save. Would you like to send an invitation? Yes, we would send. Invite external guests. So now my husband will have this meet invitation with me right now. So if he were to go onto his waffle and go to meet, he would see this on his Google Meet. So that's a really cool way to set up a meeting at a time with your students. If you train them to go to the waffle and just click there every day, and they'll see it at that time. And their Google calendars, I believe, give them a reminder. You could also add reminders. So let's say I went back to there and went back to Mrs. Morton. You can 10 minutes before, that's the notification. You can invite parents to this. Oh, there we go. See? Mrs. Morton, copy to Mrs. Morton. Second graders, these are your Google Classroom people. So where it says copy to Mrs. Second grade Monte Vista, that would be my class, my Google Classroom, which is archived right now. But so actually you can do it that way too. And then there's a join by phone for those people who don't have that. And they would need to say, I guess they don't need to say yes, but that would be an option too. So I think I was trying to find a way to, I can't remember what I was trying to do, set up a notification. You can email your desk. Let's go here, edit. You could add more options, like here's your notification. You could do it by email 10 minutes before. So they would have to check their Gmail every day, but you could just do a 10-minute notification, and I think it just pops up on their Chromebook. Default, so that's up to you. You can change the color, you can add a description, maybe small group. You can add modify event. These are guest permissions, which you don't really need. Rooms, that's not something we have access to, unfortunately. That's an admin thing, but if you wanted to add other guests, you can, the way I manually added my husband. But again, you would save it, and then your students would see that. So that's how you would set up a meet. There's other ways to you can also just have your students type in the same code every day. So for example, if you wanted to join and teach them to do Morton, and that would be it doesn't matter capital or lowercase, you could just have them type Morton whenever you want them to join. Or you could just use the same exact link and copy and paste it into your classroom and leave it here and add it to the top every day. You can also schedule it. There's a way to do that. This is not my Google Classroom, but I could save that for another video and show you how to do that as well. Okay, I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Okay, bye-bye.